In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use a new feature in TKO called Front-End User Profile Pages. User Profile Pages show information relative to either the logged in user or a selected user. Let's look at mine for instance. To do that, I can either click the My Links link at the top of my page, or I can select it from the document tree. I'll click the My Links selection. Okay, so now it's displaying my profile page. As you can see, a user profile page is a bit like a user dashboard, and its purpose is to allow individual users to focus in on the content that is relevant to them, things like the roles they have and other associated links. It also allows those with editor or administration permissions to view and assign roles and related content to various users besides themselves. And because I have the required permissions, I'm allowed to create a user manual, assign roles to this user, create associated document links, and also update the profile. If you look further down the page, you will also see roles and other various links that have been assigned to me. However, please note, if I didn't have the required editing permissions, I would only be able to change the details such as passwords and names using the profile link. In fact, that would be the only link that would be visible. Okay, let's create a real-life example. I'll add a new user to the system and assign a role to them, and we'll even create a user manual. Before we start this, make sure your TKO has the right setup for handling user profiles. To check that, from the main Pages menu, click Dashboard. When the dashboard appears, make sure the side menu is expanded. Click Settings, then click the General tab. Then scroll down to near the bottom of the Settings tab. Then look for User Profile Pages. Now check off the Auto Create User Profile page. By doing this, this will auto create a user profile page each time you add a new user. And it will also delete the profile page if the user gets removed from the system. Also, in the Allow all users to view other users' profiles checkbox, make sure that's unchecked, as more than likely you won't want users viewing other users' profiles. Okay, so let's get started. Let's add a new user. I am logged in as an administrator, so I can do this, but please note, only administrators can add new users. From the dashboard side menu, select Users, then Add New. Enter a username, I'll use this, and an email. Okay, good. Click Add New. Now, go to the front end to see if that user profile page has been created for that new user. Okay, there it is. Now click on it. So we've got the basics there. We've got the user profile page. Now let's assign a role to this new user. Click Assign Role, and then the Assign Role dialog will appear. If roles are not expanded, then click the Expand button to the left of the Roles category. Click the checkbox next to the role that you want to select. In this case, I'll select Safety Manager. Now click Compile Role. Add a caption, or just go with the default. Select a layout style, or again, just go with the default. Click Assign Role to Current User Profile button. You should now see a table in your profile showing assigned roles. Now, because we have a role assigned, we can now create a manual. Before creating a manual, let's click the Safety Managers link just to see what's there. Okay, so as you can see, this role has a job description near the top, and it also has a number of associated documents near the bottom, just here. Now, all this linked content will be also included in the manual when we print it. So do you get how this works? Basically, you've created a role for the company and now you've assigned that role to a user or staff member in the company. And now we're going to create a manual. So let's do that now. We go back to the profile and we click User Manual. On doing this, the Create and Publish Manual dialog will then appear, and it will automatically get populated with a list of documents. This list has been created by the relations it has to the roles that you've assigned, so it's automatic. Then click Publish List, enter a file name for this PDF document, enter a title for the cover name, then click Create Manual. Once complete, click the open link to view the document. There, it has a cover page, it has a table of contents, so it's a manual dedicated just to that particular user. So on return, we can also send that as an email to someone if we wish. Simply enter in their email address and click Send. Okay, so that completes this tutorial. So thank you very much for watching.